All right, and we should be live. So it's another tabletop weekend here. Uh, oh boy. So last time we left off, some things happened in this here New World of Darkness game. Um, so
A
we
new
kind of
world, indeed.
well, I see. But
Well, at least tonight the conversations will not drag on with that kind of jokes.
Shut
oh.
the fuck up.
You do a pun, I do a pun.
Yeah. All
Yeah, at
right.
least my pun was at least a little better.
Eh.
They're all bad. So so we sort of hit the reset button, if you will, the delete history button on the browser. Uh, so so we have a nice clean start.
Yeah, and sadly we deleted some cookies on one of the characters with that too.
mm.
Now that's a better pun.
There we go. All right. So we last time it was, well, the end, and now here we are, starting fresh. The year 1980, New Year's Day. So the last we left off, after a bit of an experience, the party of adventurers here, if you will, which, well, this time, like, the peoples can see who's playing this time, but left to right, we have a dual role player, Donna.
Pancakes, anybody?
And then Dragon.
I need to sleep.
Oh, and lastly, Grin Fox.
I'm the only one without AD.
Oh
No,
no.
that's me.
Oh.
Oh, okay.
So
Double, Dunna, Dragon, and
And
Grin Fox.
and Grin
Dragon.
Fox.
Without
Good.
a D.
It's, oh. So all right, that's
I have double D's.
oh.
Sorry, couldn't resist the joke.
All right, so that's our colorful cast and crew here. So last we left off, after the end and the reset button press, if you will, everyone they found themselves in, well, a disco club, and they decided to go out, but then they decided to go back in. It was a back and forth there last time. So I was gonna start things off right where we last left off, which was, as I recall, James was storming back inside the club after a friendly character Arthur, and the others were kind of following along. That's, as I recall, where we left things off last time. And well,
Well, I'm
yeah. Well, the
We're in
others
this
were
room.
so, like, the others, as I recall, they were still outside but going in. I'm not sure if they resolved,
Yeah, we
like,
were
what
going
exactly
in.
your plan, like what the collective group wanted there. I'm not sure that got resolved last time.
We were going back in.
Okay.
That was resolved.
Okay, just to make sure, because I know there were some doubts about decisions.
Well, vampire in charge always is a bad omen.
All right, so they stuck with that plan. Well, okay. then following Arthur back inside the club, well, you've already seen the main kind of, the lively dance and party area. It's just a normal club. But Arthur is going to guide you all back to a guarded by a very burly looking bouncer, a back room, and wants you all to follow him on in.
I will wait for James to go first, as he apparently knows the person we're meeting.
James is incredibly flustered, and you can see that. So he kind of is looking around everywhere. What does James see?
So still out in the main area of the club then. Well, you can roll some wits, some of that good wits and composure. See what you get.
I thought we had already went into the back. Sorry,
Oh,
I'll just go ahead and go into the back.
Okay. So all
I
right.
misunderstood.
All right. So no apprehension then, just straight on in.
Yep.
Okay. So in that case, you are all just let in, James first. And so then, okay, I guess now you can do the look around if you want.
Okay.
So let's have them. Okay. All right. Oh, okay. We got a 1, a 2. I don't know if
A 1, a 2, a 1, 2, 3, 4.
That's what I was saying.
I don't
That's
know
exactly what I said.
So I don't know if Davis is being observant or not, but this is the time if he wants to be.
Might as well. Wait, no.
That was an attack roll.
There we go. 1, 2, 3.
Oh, nice. Well then, I guess so for everyone, the back room it's still like the pounding music from the other room is still very audible back there. It's kind of hard to hear, even though it's kind of muffled in the back room. The lighting is very low, very it has a very red and a red and blue kind of tinting. The lighting it's a little painful, and the atmosphere is smoky. Like people smoke back here, smoke various things, so very thick, heavy air, which James might be having some issue with. I'm not sure. But it's not the greatest back room, and for Davis, since he rolled the highest, like maybe something extra that he would notice is that so there are several kind of beaded off like side booths, and he could notice that there's what looks to be some powdery substances, things like that, people having a good time in those little beaded booths. So that's what I'll give for just the general tone of this back room here. Which I don't know if that inspires trust or not, but
Well, all I can say is the face that Davis is making is not one that is happy.
The unhappy Davis face. Oh no. So, all right.
With
Yep,
Robert's
the dreaded
face,
unhappy Davis.
you can't tell that much what he's thinking, because he always looks like he'll murder you in your sleep, but maybe a little unhappy.
Disapproval all around. Except I just thought
James
of something.
isn't having a good time.
Which I just thought of something, like on James. Let me just check something. Because I'm not sure. Did he have any? I know he had some issues with the drugs at some point, but
Yep.
Yeah, meth.
Smith
yeah.
had
So I don't know though if James being around that kind of thing would be an issue. Or if he would have any problems. I don't know.
I would say the question there is, did he also do cocaine? Because if you're an addict for one thing, that doesn't
Cocaine.
mean you'll start taking the other.
Yeah, but well, there's quite a few
there's
things
plenty of
back here.
meth. There's plenty of meth smoke here.
Yeah, there's
Various.
all
Oh,
sorts of.
They're not
if
only
there's-
talking there.
If there's smoke of stuff in the air, that is a problem because you don't recover from an addiction.
Like, there's all the
No.
drugs.
Not fully.
That's why I rolled resolve plus composure.
Okay. And
2
hold on.
successes.
All right, one
Can you
sec.
just check that for me?
All right, and let me just. Okay. I think with that, James should be okay. All right, maintaining. But I will say this: James maybe a little sweat on the forehead. You know, that kind of thing.
A little bit of a sick feeling.
Yeah, it's a little too much back there, but he's fine otherwise. So, all right, as you all get taken, deeper into the back, there is one nice large kind of area sectioned off with nice colorful beads and all that. And Arthur will pull back the curtain and introduce you. So there's a nice big a half circle of like a half circle couch, nice cushions and all that, and a round table in the middle, with some things on it. But yeah, there is a gentleman there with a bottle of something in his hands, and he's just face down, wearing a bathrobe. He's had a lot of fun tonight, but Arthur is going to introduce that. Hey, they're here. But the guy doesn't stir too much. Quite an introduction.
Hmm.
And everyone just stands there.
I'm gonna do a check that's probably not gonna get anywhere, but I want to do it anyways. If I wanted to get an idea how the people around me, like what's the mood, so I know whether we're in danger or not, what would that be? Wits empathy?
So, okay, so like reading the just general atmosphere
Yeah.
of okay, I'd say wits and empathy.
If it's empathy or socialized, doesn't matter. I have 0 in both.
Yeah, I'd say wits empathy.
Any additional penalties due to my behavior blindness?
Well, first off, I would assume this is a very alien environment for Robert. Not something he's.
Do you just want to say it's a chance roll?
Yeah.
I'm behavior blind and it's an alien environment.
Yes. I don't think he would know what the normal is here.
Yeah. I rolled 1.
So oh wait.
It's an actual botch because it's a chance roll.
Oh wow. So like, you know what? I'm trying to think. Have we had a critical failure yet in the whole game, like ever?
Yes, we did. 2 in a
did.
row.
Okay. Well,
Do you not remember the time when Robert woke up and James was the only living thing around?
oh yes.
And Robert
yes.
had just been turned into a vampire.
Okay. So
We had 2 critical failure frenzy checks.
And oh, hey, so all the critical failures so far have been your rolls. Oh.
Fuck you.
How cute.
Okay. So well, So
Well,
with...
I also take greater risks than everybody else.
all right. Well, okay. So with the botch on reading the tone, I would say Okay, you know what? Look, there's loud music in here. There's these weird red and blue lights, the smoke, everybody's acting all strange. Like, this is just tripping Robert's danger senses off pretty hard. Like, it's just confusing and strange, and it's definitely getting to him. That's what Robert gets from trying to read the...
And he doesn't like it.
Yeah.
As long as I don't have to do a frenzy check, I'm happy.
Well, now that you mention it, I mean, not
Oh my god.
like a fear
You've
frenzy,
done it
actually.
yourself.
Like, because I just thought about it, like, this
That
is such a strange
7
environment.
die roll, so let's see.
You done it.
Yeah, but my dice roll on frenzy checks is good.
Yeah. So, okay, no frenzy. It was a chance that maybe Robert could have gotten, like, overwhelmed by all this stimuli, but no, he's good. He's maintaining, but I would imagine he's on edge, is what I would gather from that.
Yeah, he definitely is.
But
Also, I just no,
Oh.
forget what I said.
don't
I
want to
thought
go
I
for two.
wanted to update my character sheet, but my math was off. I needed 3 more EXP from this session before I can do that.
Okay.
Davis
Unless
is just trying to tune
now
everything
act
out.
incredibly inhuman, then I won't be able to do that.
All right.
Davis is just trying to shut everything out. Don't want to notice any of this.
Davis doesn't want to know. And I guess James. So what is James up to?
James is staring intently between Arthur and Victor. Just mouth shut, flicking his eyes between the two. Very staunch, ready position to run in case if need be.
Okay. All right. Okay. So, yeah, since none of you all are overly eager to introduce yourselves, after a couple seconds, Arthur will kind of nudge around the couch cushions and sort of like shake Victor's shoulder a bit and roll him over, and Victor slowly kind of comes to his he's just got there is a bit of blood on the side of his mouth, some various substances, all kinds of things. He looks like he's had fun, but he does slowly start waking up and oh hey.
As long as we don't need to dispose of a hooker for him.
Yeah. But he starts
now
to
that you
come
mention
to.
it.
Oh.
Time to get the trunk. Pop the trunk, boys.
the trunk that always makes a comeback in our campaign.
Yep.
But okay, so yeah, he starts kind of coming to his senses, and slowly sitting up, sets his bottle on the table right next to a pile of cocaine, and he kind of waves his hand, like motions for you all to come and have a seat, as he's sort of like, you know, waking himself up.
I'll remain standing.
Davis will remain standing as well.
James will edge closer, but still remain standing.
So friendly. Well, let me hold on. Let me just do a little side thing here.
Maybe do a little bit of bow, like a little bow, and
Curtsy.
graciously accept his offer, but like a curtsy, like that kind of thing.
All right. Well, one sec. I just want to do a little thing here. Also, I forgot to put a dice roller up. One sec.
Didn't you get yourself a DM sheet
Yeah,
to do
but
for
for
that?
some rolls, because I have to punch in the things, and like, for some rolls, I think it'd be quicker just to use the dice roller. So, okay. Alright. Just a quick roll. Nothing important. Okay. I won't do the roll again. Okay. So, Victor kind of looks at you all just still standing there, and he shrugs, and he takes a moment to think, and then he kind of looks between the three of you, and says, "Well, it's about time. About time. I've been waiting. So how'd you all enjoy how's your night been going?"
We need to have a discussion about this. Oh, sorry, I'm thinking of another character. Sorry.
Uh,
Didn't. Oh my god, that was.
uh,
Yeah. About our night, we need to talk a little bit. I don't know how we got here. Uh, do you have any idea of how a hell portal got us here? Because
uh,
I'm just gonna be upfront. We got here through hell. I don't know how. We fell into a
Davis
hole.
I'm
Davis is
still
just
not
going to
sure
say,
we're not still in hell.
yeah. Davis is just going to say, my entire reality fell apart.
So yeah, Victor's just gonna have a little laugh and say, "No, no, not hell. It's Miami, Miami." And
Same thing.
and so he's just gonna nod and say, "Well, you made it through the end of the world. Congratulations." He gives a little clap.
Yeah, about that. Where's the kid that was with us?
Yeah. Where's what the hell happened? I'm not sure I follow, but I'm pretty sure that e- even if this isn't your doing, you at least had a little bit of a poke and a bout in it. I don't know. But anyway, beside that,
All right, all right.
Robert's right. Where the hell is Jacob?
Hmm. So to that one, Victor is gonna kind of look around and kind of look like he just notices that there's not a fourth person with you. And he says, "Oh, well, that is a shame. I guess sometimes not everyone makes it, but you win some, you lose some. But hey, you all did fine. You sure you don't want to have a seat? There's I got some. What's your drink of choice? I've got this and some some kind of dust over here. Not quite sure what it is, but it's good stuff." And he's just motioning to the various assorted things on the table, all the drugs.
Once again, James will kind of do an awkward kind of bow and say, "Eh, not really feeling it, but if perchance you were thinking of giving us a choice of what to do, as always, you seem to have something, I guess. We'd like to just get a move on ourselves. Like we want to get back home and figure out what the hell to do from here. So if you have any suggestions, comments, or concerns, we will gladly accept them.
Hmm. All right, and I guess as James is the only one with comment, then so Victor will kind of nod to James, and he'll say that look, I'm not sure why all this happens, but I do know some things that probably has something to do with all the damn demons around here. And he just kind of waves his hands around as if he's showing something, but there's nothing around.
Ah, yes. That's entirely true. There's a fuck ton of demons. And I look over at Robert and Davis and say, "There's a fuck ton of demons. We probably need to figure out a way to reduce, reuse, recycle." Know what I'm saying?
I raise an eyebrow.
James is just trying to sound as professional as possible, but obviously not sounding very professional or intelligent.
Davis
Half the
is
shit
just
he's saying
staring.
is just doesn't make sense.
He is just staring blank faced at this whole mess laid out in front of him.
All right then.
No
so
comment.
First target.
so Victor will he'll think for a second and then raise his finger and say, "Oh right," and then reach into his bathrobe pocket, which by the way he is just wearing the bathrobe, just to clarify, and it's not closed.
Davis is unbothered.
1,000-year-old egg.
oh.
And I will still have to keep myself from having my eyes wander down there because Rod has a little secret.
oh no.
James doesn't give a shit. He's kind of just probably staring there.
All right. Well, but so he reaches into the bathrobe, fishes around a little bit, and he pulls out a little tattered, old-looking, burnt-up notebook. And he says very calmly, "Oh right, the guy that didn't make it. I think this is his. I think someone should probably get this back to him." And he just kind of holds the notebook out.
James will probably like reach out and say thank you, and probably look at it once and then pocket it.
All right, which well you're looking at, so let's have a notice check. Why not?
Okay.
Are you just looking at it, or are you looking in it?
Probably like flipping through the pages a little bit.
Because if you're looking
at
at
directly at it.
double, you should give him the.
Well, I assume he's
access
not
to-
taking the full time to read it right now.
Not really reading it, but just looking at it, making
Yeah.
sure it looks like it mentions a few things, you know.
You might read your own name on one of the earlier pages.
All right, well, let's see what we got. Oh, okay. So yeah, not reading, but just like, what is this? So, as James kind of, if he takes a quick look, like first off, the little notebook is very tattered and it's also been, it looks like it's been burned, but more than that, the pages are incredibly yellowed and brittle. Some are burnt off entirely, but it looks like it's been through a lot, as in it looks really old, like, decades, hundreds of years old. It looks like it's been sitting around for a while.
Hmm.
But otherwise, it's just written. There's just like ink pen handwriting in there, so it's yeah.
Could
No,
I take the time to read it later?
you
Later,
can.
yeah. Okay. Right now?
Well, let's see. We do have something for that right now. So
Yeah, we have
Mm.
February 28th, 1985.
which I guess let's see here. How I'll do this is kind of, let's see. I will. Ooh. I want to go ahead and make that visible to. Let's see. How can I make
Mr.
visible?
G. Dr. Mr. G.
Hmm.
Dr. Mr. Professor.
Hmm.
Uncle G. DJ G in the house.
Oh, I can't. I cannot. Oh, I roll 20. Roll 20. It won't let me edit.
Oh, so I missed.
It won't let me edit or do anything like. Oh, what? Oh, wait. Here it goes. Here it goes. Okay. Okay. So I'll put it in. I'll go ahead and put what's there in Grin Fox's journal, so he can see the thing, and at his leisure can look through it because he has the book right now. I think that's a good way to do it. But
Journal.
but yeah, so like yeah, James just kind of flipped through it, and he has the little notebook right now, which I don't know while he's doing that if the rest of the party had anything they wanted to say or do.
Davis's
Robert
reality has just been
will
falling apart.
just Robert will just watch Victor as he still don't trust him. Not say anything, just stare.
All right.
Davis's reality has just been falling apart in stages.
Hmm. Let me just do a little thing here real quick. All right. No need to read. Okay. So Victor is kind of gonna have a look at Davis because he sees him just sort of he does notice Davis just having that like 1,000-yard stare.
He's just kind of looking at his own hands and just like having a mental breakdown silently.
But yeah, he kind of raises an eyebrow and he asks, "Hey, your friend over there. He looks a little looks a little out of it. You sure you don't want to have a seat? And I got plenty stuff. Will relax him real good."
I need to
I'm
be clear-minded.
I'm pretty sure he shouldn't take any substances on top of what has been happening lately. Not to mention that I'm not entirely sure that works with us.
Hmm.
So we'd kindly like to say no, sorry.
Oh.
Gracious of you to offer them.
All right. So yeah, Victor just shrugs and says, "Oh, yeah, you guys, no fun at all. Just none. But I see how it is, all business. So, look, you guys need some help. Well, you know where to find me. But for now, I think it's a good idea to return that book and make sure you do it during visiting hours. You all look suspicious, Just look at you." And he kind of looks especially at Robert.
Visiting hours. Where
Okay.
exactly?
And Victor just grins and says, "Well, I hope no one's sick, cause I think I think you might be due for a visit to the hospital. And he just kind of grins, but says, "Just look through that book there. I got bored, I will admit, and I had a lot of time on my hands, so I may have read through it, may have made a few notes even." He just kind of grins.
Little notice here. This is not the notebook from back then, right? Because then I typed down the wrong stuff.
No, it's good, but I have some things in mind.
All right.
But he does offer, and he waves over to Arthur that well, I'll bet none of you bet none of you thought to bring a car, right? So if you all want to get back home, or yeah, Arthur, he knows a little bit more. Yeah, he'll gladly take you.
I think I can probably figure out my way without Arthur. Lived here for a number of years in the zone, so to say. So I think I can recall some of that. Thank you, though.
All right. He nods, and he waves to all of you. Well, if you don't want to party, and you don't have anything, nothing else, then, well, I guess you all should get the fuck out. And he kind of motions for you all to just, to the door.
We shall. And James will probably give a glance to Robert, yeah, we should get out. And probably
Davis-
pull Davis along too.
Davis just leaves immediately as he says get out.
Yeah.
Like just immediately after.
All right, so I guess everybody's is pulling out then.
Yep.
All right. So, okay. Well, as you all leave, well, you're completely free to leave. Nobody's stopping you. So, it's up to you.
So I will, once we've left, look at James. Now, where exactly do we have to go? He said something about looking in the notebook, so I guess this is your turn.
Yeah. Okay.
All right.
Good idea. So in this notebook,
Okay, so James, there is the normal stuff. However, there's some special stuff for James to find here. I have plans. All right, so
ooh,
well, I guess ooh, this would not be notice. This would be investigation. So like a
Oh,
wits
boy.
investigation from James.
I haven't used that roll ever, I don't think.
Proper investigating time. Detective mode.
Let's see what happens.
One success.
All right. So I mean, if James flips open the little notebook, presumably to the first page, I would presume.
Yep.
Well, it is a journal. It is there's the normal handwriting. However, there is also some other handwriting. And it's in a red pen. Very different handwriting style from
Is it really a pen, or does it look more reddish brown? I would not put it past Victor to use blood for writing.
Well, with a 1, as far as James knows, it's some very dark red writing, all right?
But it is dark red.
Yeah.
Oh.
But this is what'll catch James's eye more. It stands out more. So just kind of on the sidelines of a couple pages, but he's looking at the first one, and just in some nice cursive writing, it just in that dark red, it says, "Hi, turn the page."
Okay. James will turn a page.
All right, and so in addition to the normal writing, just it would stand out more for James. In that dark red, there is just an address written down, just a straight address. It's a street, like street number, all that, but nothing else, like no what it is or anything like that.
Okay. Okay. Um, do I have to roll to see what the address is?
No, you've got that. You've got
Oh, I've
it.
got that?
Like so, you
Got it?
have an address.
Okay. So now we just gotta steal a car.
Wonderful.
No, we don't have to steal a car. If
Then what is your suggestion?
remember how in the very first session with James, he had specifically a brand new car
Hmm.
that got wrecked, totaled.
Yeah, but it was brand new. This is 5 years earlier.
Yep. What if
Hmm.
what if he had uh connections 5 years earlier in Miami to be able to finance a new car?
Hmm.
Where would he have gotten that new car from anyway if he couldn't finance it and have connections, right?
Hmm.
That's my logical reasoning. So, would that fly?
Well, Well, how about this? So, okay, presumably, James was living in Miami for quite some time, right?
Yep.
Well, so what I'll give is he probably had a car before that too,
For that too. Okay.
presumably. So, well, I guess
You
James would
just
know
have to
where he
find it.
lives and all that. So
Yep.
there's
You just
there
have
is
to
a car
not
there.
disturb the neighbor.
In before we meet past James.
Oh god, that's gonna be.
He's just gonna think he's gonna be on a really bad trip, eh?
Oh, well, what does what's the plan?
Okay, so once we're outside of the club entirely,
All right,
James will
just
probably say, just get close to Robert and say, "How prepared are you to potentially see how much of a shitter I was in?" And James is just kind of holding back laughter because he's trying to remember all these crazy stories he had.
Well, if we need to go, we need to go.
Right. So, just look something up and I'll pull address out of my ass.
Question: what time is it?
Ooh, well, this is a good question. First off,
That
wait,
is a damn good question.
which I think we established
also,
last time that nobody has a watch, right?
yes, Robert does, but that's a mechanical watch,
Hmm. Yeah.
which means he probably wouldn't know,
Hmm. Hmm.
right?
Well, I mean, first off, well, even like any watches that anyone had would be wrong.
Exactly.
Yes.
So I
But
have a watch, but
Yeah, but what?
It's worthless
Yeah, so
at the moment.
I mean, well, it's a good question. However, since no one has a reliable way to tell the time at the moment, you'd have to find a way to find out the time.
There's no clocks in the area.
No, you're just standing out on the street right now in front of a club. There's no like,
Okay.
school clock on
How
the wall.
close? Yeah.
I have an
How
idea.
close are we to Model City?
Ooh.
I have an idea.
Oh, we got ideas.
I'll go up to the bouncer and ask him what time it is.
There is always, you can literally ask anyone on the street what time.
Exactly.
Then
Also,
do
not
it.
the fireworks going, because if they are, it's not that much past midnight.
Yeah. Which, well, yes, that is which, okay, some, you want to go that route, some perception, some of that wits composures.
Literally just ask.
So, all right. So, okay, no noticing anything.
Nope.
It's a nice
So,
night.
I will still go up to the bouncer and ask him what time it is.
All right. Well, so I would say that would be a little socialization, a little, that fun role for Robert. So I'd say just an easy task here. So manipulation and socialize.
An easy task.
Just
socialize.
Yeah, just a quick roll for that. See how that goes.
You are aware that this is a chance roll again.
Yeah, let's see how it goes. I'm
Roll
sure it'll
wouldn't
be
be
fine.
any better for me.
All right. Well, so that's a botch.
It
No,
just tells
that's
you to
not
get
a
the fuck out of
botch.
there.
A botch would have been a 1. This is just not a success.
Well, no, a failure on a chance roll.
Is it really
A failure.
already a failure?
Yeah, a failure on a chance roll is a
Damn.
critical failure. Because it's actually kind of hard to have a chance roll in this. Usually.
Yeah, unless you're a behavior blind.
Yeah. So.
It tells you to get the fuck out.
Yeah, so Robert goes up to ask this guy what time it is, and he's got no patience, got no time for this. He just, no, you need to go. You need to get out. And he puffs up, looks real tough.
I cross my arms, look down on him because I assume he's not as tall as me.
Yeah, he's tall, but not that tall.
Listen, your boss has an errand for us to run. Do you really want to go in there and tell him that you're the reason why 2 of us didn't make it through the night? Do you want to do that? Because I don't think you want to. And I don't think you want to pick a fight with me, little man.
Ooh.
Intimidation?
Real quick aside, I did notice that I'm not looking at the stream chats as much as I should, but there was one in there. I sees them, but okay. All right. So okay. For this one, I'm assuming Robert is going to be some intimidation. I'm assuming, right?
No shit.
Yeah. The question is, more presence or more manipulation? That's the question.
Well, I cross my arms and I get right up in his face.
Yeah.
I would say that's more presence.
Yeah, so I'll give it a presence plus intimidation and +1 because you have a good point too.
Good acting.
I'm also bigger than him, and I have the deformity.
Oh right, yes, the scar. So yes, those bonuses as normal would also apply.
So a +4.
Yeah.
The completely fucked up face.
Wow.
Wow.
Oh no, I'm still on chance roll. I'm sorry, I was still on
That was
chance
the wrong roll.
Oh, okay, okay.
You hover over it, you see that only one die got rolled.
Yeah, mulligan.
Yeah, this makes more sense.
Okay,
This
okay.
makes a lot more sense.
All
Nice
right.
old crit.
So critical. So yeah, this guy, he looks up at Robert, and he thinks for a minute, and kind of lets out a sigh, and then he looks down. You know, he has his arms crossed too, but he looks down, and he has has a nice Rolex on his arm. So he looks down at his watch and then looks back up at Robert, and kind of grunts out that it's about 1 o'clock.
See, that wasn't that hard. Thank you very much. And
And
I
now
turn
you can-
around and get back to the others.
And now you can fix your watch, right? Now you know what time it is.
Yay!
Thank you for the reminder. I will fix my watch now. It's not gonna be entirely right because he just said about, but
Yeah,
an hour is good, right?
close enough. All
It's
right.
better than it would be before.
Hmm.
So, in the interest of getting a car, I think I've figured out what the IRL like street that James's residence would be on.
Hmm.
Naturally, it would be in a place you don't want to walk.
All
How
right.
close are we to 13th Northwest Street, Model City, Miami, Florida?
Okay. We'll say you can. Well, let's see. You're all on foot. So on foot, and since James knows, like this is James knowledge,
Yep.
he would
Who's
know.
forgetful?
Oh my
mm.
god.
Well, okay. You know what? You just done
Done it.
just
You
done
just
a grin
opened
fox.
a whole can of worms.
Hey, we have the flaws. We should have to abide by them, right?
You got done it. Oh, so
So hard.
all
Makes
right.
me say, "Oh my lord, I get down."
Okay, that's good. That's okay. Okay. Um. So yeah, James would know. That okay, yeah, that's only like 20 minutes from here.
Okay. We're gonna be 20 minutes on foot. Y'all okay with that?
Yeah, 20 minutes is fine.
I've walked
Okay.
longer.
Sure you have. And James
Yeah,
kind
but
of
you shouldn't forget
almost stops
now,
himself from uttering a
Davis,
slur.
that we have to be hidden when the sun comes up. Don't forget that.
We're gonna have a
So-
car by 20 minutes from now, guaranteed. Maybe
We'll
a
see
drunkard.
about that.
Who knows?
But let's get going.
Okay. Righto.
All right.
And we head over there.
Yep.
Is there anything stopping us in
Okay.
between? In
Well,
betwixt the
so
Oreo
you
cookie?
just so you're gonna go on foot. Well, the only thing I'd say is there anything that any of the characters would want to do along the way? That's the
Never
question.
been in Miami. I don't care in Miami, so no.
Is there Wendy's nearby?
Which oh wait, actually, when's the last time James ate something?
Oh, right.
I have
James
6
hasn't
by
eaten
day.
in weeks. James feels like there is a beast at the bottom of his stomach crying.
Well, so James might want to look for food then, if he wants to look around
after
for
he
that.
gets in the car.
Davis
Surviving
has
is
6 by
first.
day, out of 10.
Well,
We can probably bum off the employees at Wendy's.
well,
We can figure something out.
last time we did establish that you all have money, right?
Yeah, right.
Yep.
Okay, so yeah.
I made money and Davis made a little money and I gave James an allowance.
All right. Well, then okay. So I guess so. James wants to like I don't know, look for a nearest restaurant or something like that.
Yeah, like a Wendy's.
All right.
Fast food.
Okay.
Because
Well.
we're fast people.
All right. So I guess yeah, just a wits composure check. Just see what you can find as you're walking along.
Oh boy.
And then James starves to death.
I'll look with James if he mentions that he's hungry.
Yeah. He probably mentions it once we get somewhere halfway through. Like, damn, I haven't eaten in way too long.
All right, so Robert picks up the slack and notices as you all are walking along, you see in the distance that big golden arch of a McDonald's.
Well,
The
you
enemy!
absolutely have to. You can get something there. And I point in the direction.
James like twists his head so far that he gives himself a crick.
Davis is just looking for something alive, like a cat or a rat, to snack on.
How
You could
hungry
use a
am I
McDonald's
with
employee.
4 points of blood? Oh, no, I have 5. How hungry am I with 5 points of blood?
Oh wait, yeah. Let's see. What's the blood pools at?
I'm missing 4 out of 10, so I have 6.
I'm missing 6 out of 11.
Okay, then I'd say Robert's the more hungry one, but I mean Davis would kind of be feeling it a little bit too. I don't know if I don't know if either of them are at the point where they need to be eating rats, hunting cats on the street. I'm not sure if they're there yet, but there's a little hunger.
Yeah, Davis just tries to avoid feeding from people.
I'll not go on a hunt quite yet.
Davis is just having a look around for anything he might be able to catch quickly.
All right. Well,
I'm just waiting for someone to ask for it, basically.
Well, okay, with a 1 for
I should set on the bouncer. No, I shouldn't. I want to keep my humanity.
So okay.
And also, you don't want to anger Victor really
Hmm.
badly, do you?
How much do you think that bouncer means to him?
Not much, but it's the thought that counts.
It's an insult.
Also, I don't care about Victor.
Oh. All right. So with that Davis, I mean, just looking around, it's just a, lonely street in Miami. There's not really a whole lot going on. I would say here, no, Davis doesn't really see anything of use.
Slightly disappointing, but he's not desperate yet.
All right. Well, for the others, I mean, a McDonald's had been spotted out.
You mean for the other?
Oh, for James.
Yeah. You said for the others, but
Well,
Robert
yeah,
can't
for
go
the
eat at
other.
McDonald's.
But yeah, so I mean, James would be the taken point there if he wants to go for it.
Okay, James gives in and goes to eat several things of McDonald's.
All right. Well, then the
Getting
question. So the question is, I mean, okay, like, is everyone gonna go in with James, or like,
I'd
No, I'm
recommend,
gonna wait outside behind the McDonald's.
it's okay.
in case a
Same.
employee comes out.
In case something comes around that I can feed on. Yes.
Yeah.
Like, oh, a walking Happy Meal. Oh.
Oh, no, you're making me feel bad.
But okay.
Happy Meals are for kids. Are you implying something there, Devil?
Oh, no.
Oh, no,
Are
no.
you implying terrible things?
He's always implying terrible things.
Everything will be fine.
Everything will be terrible.
So, okay, so I guess James goes in, and well, it is your average 1980 McDonald's. Nice cheap prices. What is? I
Cheap
think we
prices.
established that James had like how much in his pocket?
In his pocket, about 50.
Yeah, so he's good. He's more than good for that. But well, I know James's thing is the gluttony.
Gluttony.
But the question is, does he want to give into
He's
that,
not
or
spending it all. He's not spending it all, but he's at least buying 8 burgers. That's fine.
oh my, oh, it's like a whole $4. Oh,
Yeah.
whew.
Exactly.
Like $50, you would kill yourself in McDonald's in 1980.
Yes, exactly.
Okay, but I will say, just eight burgers. Whew. But okay, so
Yeah.
James.
Everybody just kind of looks at you with a little bit of surprise, like, "Wow."
I didn't know that guy had as much of a metabolism.
All right, and I'm just gonna a little background. I just need a 1 to 10 number here, real quick. Just do it.
Employee just raises their eyebrows a bit.
Yeah. Well, okay.
Alright.
So as James, he wants to. He's putting his order in and all that, and is gonna pay. So yeah, I guess James would hand over the money, and the cashier is gonna, he's going about his routine, but he's gonna look down at the money, then look back at James, and he's gonna have some. He's gonna take issue here. Hey, what you trying to pull, pal? And he looks at James.
I was hoping.
It's 1985 money, or
Yep,
printed at some point
Yeah.
between.
this is money from the future.
Hmm.
I didn't want to say it because I didn't want to done it. Double didn't notice,
Hmm.
so I
Now,
didn't want to
hold
say
on.
anything. But I noticed
hold on.
beforehand.
Let me do my research here.
Ooh.
The print date is on money.
Yes, it is.
But how small is the print date?
It's not that small. Like, look, I used to be a cashier. I know. It's not that hard to spot.
It's not that hard to spot. Oh, okay. Okay.
So basically, like, all of James's food is just sitting there on the counter, ready to go. But yeah, so you're having some issue here, and he's just looking at James, angry.
I'll take the money back, man. And James just stumbles out, I guess. Trying to look as stoned as possible. Pretending to be stoned.
Oh, not gonna take the cheeseburgers and run, huh?
No cheeseburgers and run. He's not a. I mean, you know what he will do? He'll say, "Okay, you can have the cheeseburgers. You can give them to whoever you want. Whoever will pay for them. Somebody pay for them, or we'll just give them to charity. Who knows?"
Which, okay, let's see. I'm gonna. How Because look, James is looking pretty down on his luck here. I wonder how empathetic is a McDonald's cashier tonight. Let me find out.
Will they take pity on James?
Yeah.
I mean, he's stoned. He looks stoned, and he probably looks like he's starving too. They could probably hear his stomach.
Oh, but let's see. It's not a great roll, but it's a chance. Mm. Okay. Well, that's okay. That's a the cashier just kind of watches James for a second there, and he thinks and says, "Hey, wait a second, buddy." So he's trying to get your attention as you're flopping out there, stumbling.
Yep. Yep. He turns around slowly and nods and kind of does his bow thing again. Walks over.
All right. So
Yes, sir.
So the cashier he takes a quick look around, presumably making sure the manager isn't in, and he takes one of the burgers off the tray and kind of quickly shoves it over to James and says, "Look, I can tell you're not looking too good. Just here, you can have one. Just get out of here quick, all right?"
I really appreciate it, sir. You don't know how much I appreciate this. And then he walks out with the burgers and says, I really appreciate it. Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you. I appreciate it. And he's just repeating to himself over and over again until he gets out.
By the way, while we're waiting outside, did James tell us the address that we have to get to?
I don't think he communicated it completely.
Not entirely.
He didn't impart the knowledge.
That question will come up when James comes out.
All right. Well, you can fill yourselves in as much, so that everybody knows. It's not a problem.
Hopefully you're not out at the front waiting for me.
They were
No,
around
we're
just
out
back,
at the
right?
back waiting for you.
Oh, okay, good.
Which okay, wait. I want to give him something to do too. So like while James was doing that, while all that was
we are both hungry, and I have to teach my child to hunt eventually. So
yeah. So okay, like in the maybe 10 or 15 minutes James was in the McDonald's. We can say, okay, so around the back of the McDonald's, which is little alleyway, there's a dumpster, the door to the back of the restaurant. So that's where Davis and Robert were just hanging out. And well, I guess initially, who wants to take what were they doing back there?
well, I would be observing my surroundings.
Okay.
Just in case there is a potential victim.
Ah. All right. Well, let's have some of that good notice check.
Davis would be looking for any kind of victim, animals included.
Yeah, animals included here too. I don't have a blood potency of 3 yet.
All right. So we got 3, 2. All right. Well, so as you all are waiting the back of the McDonald's, the dumpster, there are some nasty looking rats kind of scurrying here and there around the dumpster, but also at one point the back door is gonna open and a freckle-faced teenager with acne and all that just taking the trash out as usual. So that's what's around.
I want to have a closer look at the kid to see if he's healthy. Basically, to see if being drained of a substantial but not lethal amount of blood would be something he could survive without damage.
Well,
Is that a wits medicine check?
ooh, okay, yeah. Give him a quick one
or
over.
without clamp penalty, because it has something to do
Oh right,
with
yes, that's
knowledge,
with that would be with the penalty because this is a knowledge kind of thing.
Then I am willpowering it because I don't want to fuck this up. Oh, willpower +3. I'm sorry. Don't count that first one.
All right.
Or forget it. I'm taking this one.
All right then. So okay, well, I mean, just a quick glance at the kid would. I mean, he looks like your average, late teens. Just he's got lots of acne, but otherwise he doesn't look sick or anything.
Not pale. Nothing that would indicate that he's on something.
Nope, nope, just your average, your average teen, basically.
How am I gonna go about this?
You're a big burly man, and we're not good at social things.
Oh, I know! I know what dragons to tell me.
Oh.
I'm gonna take Davis by the shoulder.
Hmm.
It's time you learn how to hunt, not animals. And I nod at the kid. By the way, I whisper this, of course. I'll be observing, and you do what you think would be the right way to approach this.
Davis just kind of looks nervously at the kid. Well, Davis is gonna look if anybody else can see what's going around.
Hmm.
Like, if I were to attack this kid in open, like, right here, would anybody see it?
All right. Well, let's have some noticing. Hmm. Well, I mean, Davis takes a quick look around and it seems pretty vacant back here in this alley. And the kid is, he's already like putting trash bags in dumpster, and he's going about his business there.
Hmm. Well, guess I'm gonna have to stealth it.
How many points of blood does a human have again?
So I go by my rule is as much as they have in their health bar, basically. Just one line of health.
And drinking blood is lethal, so
Hmm.
we overdo it, we kill him.
Hmm.
So, yeah. What's the thing for a stealth here? Dexterity stealth?
Yep. Dexterity and stealth. Let's have them checks.
Oh, boy.
And let me just check something.
Hmm.
This is gonna be fun. This is gonna be fun. Come on, guys. Why aren't you laughing?
All right.
Okay, so
Because I'm
Please.
afraid of either Davis or I'll kill him, and I kind of can't afford that right now. That's why
All
we're
right.
laughing.
so
Can you see how
Sorry
bad I
about
am at stealth? Are you going to stop me here?
well, hold on. Like Davis is going in. He's going for it with that roll. So let me do a little counter roll here and see what got to work with. Oh. Okay. So the what this amounts to is I guess Davis is kind of sneaking, and and yeah, the kid's pretty unobservant. He's put shoving the garbage bag into the huge dumpster out back, and his back is to Davis, so he's just kind of completely oblivious.
Well, Davis is going to go up, put a hand over his face, over his mouth. Take a nice bite.
So grapple time, because this would be
Grapple time.
an unwilling participant. So okay, let's have your strength. Yeah, it's a contested strength plus brawl to see if you can lock him in. So yeah, strength, and brawl.
I don't have a lot of brawl. So I'm gonna put in a willpower on this.
I mean, it's not exactly a tough target, but still.
I don't want to fail.
Hmm.
Failing is worse. Plus the 1 from willpower.
Hmm.
No, I think willpower works differently.
It's
and
willpower adds 3 to your dice pool.
Yep.
Ah. Well, then let me re-roll that.
Okay.
I also forgot that and then did not take the willpower.
4
Alright.
successes. That's much better. I got 3 successes for every extra dice that willpower gave me.
One success for every extra dice, you mean?
All right.
Yeah,
Counter.
sure.
Okay. So yeah, Davis very easily grapples this kid, who just immediately, you got hand over his mouth, but he's just flailing in shock and surprise, just flailing about in Davis's arms, but otherwise he is completely held. He's at your mercy.
I'm just taking a nice bite, 2 blood.
I'm gonna get in there and grab his arm to also take 2 points of blood.
Ooh, okay.
Or actually, let's make that 3.
So 5 points so far. All right. And then let me do a little thing. So that's 1 turn of biting, and let me do a. Okay, he is not very successful at getting out of this. But so for each, you got your points so far, and then, well, I believe, is there not always a check to make sure you can stop? I believe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
there
Yeah.
is.
Which I think that's just composure.
Resolve composure.
Yeah, composure resolve. So let's have that. And for let's see, the number I want you all to meet. Well, I'm just gonna look at your blood pools and get an idea real quick.
I'm at 8 out of 11, and Dragon
I was
is
at-
at 8 out of 10 now.
Yeah, after I get that 2 blood.
Okay. So I've got a number in my head that each of you have to meet. So let's just have your composure resolve.
Yep, and this time
Alright.
I'm really gonna willpower it because sorry, that was a misclick.
Yep.
2 successes.
Okay. And from Robert. Okay.
1 success.
Well, so
It was only a resolve, though.
No,
you don't have
no,
any.
that's
what? Oh.
yeah, that's only resolve. I misclicked on the composure too.
All the misclicks. Oh.
Reroll again. There we
Okay.
go.
With 2 successes this time, which that isn't good.
Rewind and try it.
Okay,
Ah.
but 2 that's good enough for this. So you can both stop if you want to.
I will.
Same with Davis. I'm nice.
Get
and
away. Get away.
All right. So, but then the question is, okay.
And I was told that if I lick over the wound, it closes, so I do that, and I tell Davis to do the same.
He does the same.
All right. But
do I still have my knife with me?
I'm trying to think. Like, you did have that.
I
on
did
you.
not lose it.
Yeah. So that should still be good. Because the question is like
Why
Davis.
is the kid so pale?
Well, also that like the kid is still struggling, and like he's still having to be like he's not just gonna forget this.
Davis, press him against the wall.
Davis does so, hand still on mouth.
All right.
I will give him a shallow cut over the arm. Nothing deep, nothing dangerous. Then I look at him, fangs still out. You will go back in there and you will tell them that you cut yourself while you put stuff in the dumpster. You will not tell anyone about the things you've just witnessed.
Intimidation.
Are
Business
we
that?
understood?
All right. Well, let's see if you are understood. So.
Does Robert get a bonus from this kid being like
Intimidation
literally
plus
held down?
4?
So okay. So I'll give the usual bonuses for this kind of interaction, and on top of that, because this is traumatic as hell,
So
a plus
3
2.
plus 2, 5.
So let's.
Critical!
Criticals. Okay, yeah, the kid is very quickly like nodding his head, just flailing and nodding, and just he's crying and shitting himself, all that good stuff. Just he's
Davis, you can
terrified.
let him go.
All right. Davis, let's go of the kid slowly.
I clean my knife and put it away.
He makes sure to do it slowly so that the kid just kind of stops panicking.
Well, and let me see if he can stop panicking with what he's at right now. Well, okay, so he's not going to just run away screaming, but the moment he's let go, he's just gonna very quickly like he's got like his keychain on his belt, and he's just like grabbing that and trying to desperately get back inside the back room of the McDonald's, just like fondling his keys. Just he's very traumatized, very visibly traumatized, but
He's like shaking.
yeah, I can barely hold the keys. But he's just trying to get away.
Well, let's get out of here.
We have to wait for James.
Should be probably coming around the corner.
Yeah,
by now.
yeah. About
By
now,
He'd
enter
be
James.
Like, what the fuck are you guys doing?
Why not do a with proposal check and find out if you can get an
I think
idea
that-
what we were doing?
Oh, okay.
Okay.
So I'd say like by the time James was coming back, he would probably at least have seen like the McDonald's employee fondling with the door and desperately trying to like shove himself back inside the building. He would have noticed that.
And probably
Okay, let's get
some
the
blood.
fuck out of here.
Both on Robert's and on Davis's mouths.
That
Wipe
too.
yourselves.
Oh, thank you. I just lick over my lips. I'm
Davis
gonna waste that precious blood.
just kind of wipes his face with the nearest thing.
So trash?
Yeah.
Yeah, sure. Better than blood.
I mean,
Mayonnaise everywhere. Oh.
it's rotten mayonnaise.
Oh.
Davis smells like rotten eggs now. When
Oh,
doesn't he ever smell bad? Like he's vomited like beans, 50-year-old beans.
No, that time he shot himself.
Oh, okay.
the one who vomited was James after Robert brought him some deer to have as dinner because Robert had to go
Oh
hunting.
yeah, that time I contracted trichinosis.
Oh.
It's not like Davis gets sick. Not anymore.
Unless he eats something instead of drinking blood.
Hmm.
Yeah, but he's not trying to eat anything. He's like wiping his face with like a napkin on the ground. And
All
then he
right.
wipes his face with his sleeve so that there's no actual dirt.
Always
He,
clean.
he uses the napkin to get the blood off.
Hmm. All
By the
right.
way, James, where exactly do we have to bring that notebook that what's his name gave you?
Yeah, we need to bring it to
Insert address.
Yeah. Yeah.
Which Devil, I'm just gonna send you a message over Discord here.
Oh. Okay. Eagerly awaits message. Hmm. Ooh. Hmm. Hmm. Hold on. We have good questions here.
Hmm.
Question resolved.
Okay. Okay. All right. All right. So the information has been exchanged.
But we would know now that it's back in Ashfield.
Yes, they would know, like, it's a street, and in that city.
So back to Ashfield, hmm? That's quite a way.
we'll be taking my car. I know where we're going. I know where we're going. We're going to my old house.
Well,
Hopefully not interrupting any sessions I'm having, but yeah.
sessions. I just look at my watch.
How much time has passed there?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. So okay, after the McDonald's adventure,
The McDonald's incident.
so okay, it wouldn't have taken that long. So say it's like 1:30 now.
Well, where were you at 1:30 in the year? At January 1st, 1:30 year 1990, 1980. Sorry. Let's get
13 Northwest
let's
Street, Model City, Miami, Florida.
Good memory.
so you were at home for sure.
For sure. I didn't really leave the house, except to buy shit, but we don't talk about that. Kind of a hermit.
Well, then let's get going.
Considering that it's nighttime, wouldn't alternate time James be asleep at this time?
Yeah.
Not having
Or
interacted
no.
with vampires yet?
Not having interaction with vampires yet.
Yeah,
Not
but
even
it's New Year's Eve.
Hmm.
Mm-hmm.
I
New
sleep
Year's Day,
I sleep
not New
through
Year's
New
Eve.
Year's Eve.
James was not much of a party man. He was just more of a
Yeah, I sleep like
lost
right
man.
through New Year's, like every time.
Oh. Well, all right.
I was about to say something insensitive, but
Insert controversial opinion.
yeah, not opinion, just like controversial joke.
Uh,
I don't have opinions. Opinions have me. And that's not a good way to live. Okay, never mind. No more. Okay. So we continue on our trek.
all right.
Hamburger in tow. Hambloiga.
Hmm. All right. So, okay, you all continue along your way, and well, nothing's stopping you from arriving at James's old place, which to establish, because I forget if we ever settled on anything exact, but
It was a apartment above a like a disused store or something, I think.
okay,
was
so
a
like,
shithole.
well, like
Huh?
we'll say like maybe like a I don't know some kind of almost like a motel sort of
Yeah.
arrangement. So like
Yep.
parking lot, motel, second floor. There you go.
Yeah.
Um, so yeah, you all arrive at this shitty rundown motel. You're just out by the parking lot. So James would recognize it though.
Yep. It's a 1974 Toyota Celica.
All right, and that would be right there in the parking lot amongst the cars.
Okay. Now to see if he can wear it.
So okay, so first off, the
Why don't we
windows
just
are
grab
up.
the keys?
I can't grab the keys. The keys are inside my apartment, and I'm inside my apartment. Right?
Maybe.
I'm inside my apartment.
Let's do some time shenanigans. Meet up with past James.
Let's do the time warp.
Uh,
Let's just hope that past James doesn't get a heart attack when he meets us.
Mm. That wouldn't that cause like a time rift and open the hell portal again and send us
I'm
into
not
like
sure.
2080 something?
don't cross the
might be-
streams.
Like this might be an alternate universe like kind of situation where if
Davis
the
has
James
no
of this
idea about
universe
the
dies,
alternate
nothing
universe.
happens to original James.
Oh, I feel like no one would know better.
Hmm.
Because my comment
So I
was
know-
in character.
Let's break in and get the keys.
Okay.
Oh,
How about we just knock on the door first?
I mean, why not?
It's me, I mean, like
Hmm.
okay, so I'll go alone.
Let's just hope that you don't get your switchblade out at the sight of
Mhm.
you.
Yeah.
Oh. Okay. Well.
So I'll just go alone.
All right.
Okay. So
This is the moment.
yep.
Hmm.
Did us
I'll
going back
knock
into
on
the
the door.
past delete our original selves from history, or are there alternate universe us's?
All right. So okay. So James just goes up to his apartment door and guess just knocks right on it.
Yeah.
Okay.
And announces himself to be, "Hey James, it's your dealer. Mind if I borrow your car keys for a moment?"
Well, okay, wait. So first off, is James trying to like throw like is he trying to do an impersonation? Is he like trying to disguise his voice any or
Yeah, probably like a little bit of subterfuge.
Yeah,
And
that's what I was thinking. So like manipulation plus subterfuge.
that's
Hmm. Hmm.
so good. That is sweet.
All right, all right. And let's see. So let me do a little thing here. Hmm. 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 Okay. Okay. All right. So I want to break this with just roll one dice, like just one dice, 1d10, and let's just do a number versus number real quick. Hmm.
Oh.
Ouch.
So okay, from inside the apartment, like the door is not opening. However, from inside, a rather not completely sober voice from inside, somewhat familiar perhaps, just calls out, who is that? Who's there? So they don't know who, or who's outside. James wasn't that convincing.
Okay, so I'm going to call upon the gods of forgetfulness and remember what my dealer's name was.
Oh, intelligence wits. Let's get a name for your dealer.
Fuck.
Oh, okay.
Brandy
Br-
Miranda.
So Miranda.
No, not Miranda. Just
Oh, he's gotta have
James just
something.
says Brandy Branda.
Brandy Branda.
There you go. There you go.
And then realizing his fault, he tries to storm the door.
Okay. Okay. Well, in that case, I'd say just. I think that's just a strength check to like knock a door down. So just
Okay.
pure strength roll.
I'm gonna willpower this. Give me a second. How do I do the willpower again?
Uh, +3 to your dice pool.
Oh, with the dice roller? I'm
Oh,
not sure how that works.
I guess.
Okay, then just do 4 plus at a difficulty of 5 or 6.
Oh, it's always the same difficulty here.
8.
5 then. 8.
8.
Yeah, always the same here.
Well, I got 3 successes.
All right. Oh, and you have.
And that's 2 tens. 2 tens.
And
2 rerolls.
yeah, roll agains on those. Okay.
Oh.
But 3 for a shitty wooden door on the apartment. I'll say that does meet the durability of a wooden door. So yeah, James just kicks the door down, just right out. It swings wide open, and inside is James. And let me just do a little thing here. Hmm.
Should the player of James play both James?
No, I don't think so. I
No.
want to hear
No,
double
no.
James' voice.
Well, first I need a number for something here, so like
And I will get the same later with 2 Roberts.
uh
Because I already know where I want to make camp at Ashfield. And for that, I need to convince Robert.
uh, okay.
Imagine like Davis meeting Davis.
Oh god.
Hmm.
Strange occurrences.
Yeah, also, how should he do that? I mean, where
He's
was
probably like
Davis
further
when we-
north.
He's in
Yeah.
Canada.
He's probably in Canada right now.
It's
Wherever
further
go north.
north.
Oh, all right. So
If we ever make it to Canada in this campaign, I want to definitely like do that because that would be amazing.
Yep.
Now my real question is this alternate universe or actually like time shenanigans?
a
We'll
good
see
question.
if one of our earlier selves dies, I guess.
Well,
If-
okay.
If
So-
killing our earlier self kills us, actually meeting ourselves would delete ourselves from history because that already changes our past. You would remember meeting yourself.
oh, it's and then your head just pops. Oh, but
Yeah.
all right. So okay, I did a roll with a number in mind. Number not met. So as James kicks open the door, and I also yelling because he still made the attempt at. So I guess like yelling out the name of fake dealer while kicking the door down.
Brandy Brando.
Yeah. So other James, which, as I recall at this point in time, like had quite the addiction problem.
Yeah.
But
Now my
yeah,
question is James going to make that his new war cry? Brandy Brando.
Brandy Branda.
oh,
Brandy Branda.
uh, okay, so yeah, other
Name of
James,
episode right there.
so other James had like like in his hand he had like a lighter and a spoon, right? But he just stares open mouth at the door and just he just kind of stares for a second and then just like falls down. Just like too much for him. He's too high for this. So he just passes out.
Yeah.
As long as
So
he really just passes out and doesn't
I
get
would
a
be
heart
passing
attack.
out. I would be passing out by now. Or worst case scenario, he has a stroke. He forgets everything. I'm fine. I can manage. James is hardy.
Just another trip.
Just another trip. So I'll go in. I'll know where the car keys are.
All
Probably
right.
like in a spare pair of pants. Because James, when at home, doesn't wear pants. It's a known fact. He's also probably got his trench coat, but he never puts anything in there except for his gear.
Hmm.
Don't want to touch the hot spoon when he's,
Yeah.
looking for his car keys. So he James, real life James, goes in, finds the keys, comes back out, closes the door behind him best he can, and yells over to the rest of the lot, the party, I mean. Okay, got the keys. Let's get the fuck out of here.
Good idea.
Okay.
I
Drive
like
check
the
time.
like the distinction of there's real life James and then I don't TV's James.
James.
Before we get going, I want to check how big the trunk of the car is.
oh.
Oh well, it's a Let me check. It's probably like
I basically want to check whether Davis would fit in. Because I don't have to fit in, I just have to find a patch of dirt.
Hmm. Oh yeah, you don't have that problem anymore.
Yeah, but Davis does.
Yeah. I need complete and utter darkness.
Well, he's human. He's normal human size, so any trunk should do for him.
Not necessarily. There are trunks that are too small for people.
But for like a
Sedan.
70s American vehicle, no, they're like boats.
For a
They're
regular
basically-
sedan and not like a Mini Cooper, like yeah, for a regular sedan he should fit fine.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Alright.
like cars in the 70s were like boats. They had tons of trunk space.
Yeah.
Yeah, just not big enough for Robert.
Yeah.
Not big enough for Robert. But Robert could not fit in the
Not fit in
Like,
most trunks.
sitting area either. Like he
Hmm.
couldn't fit in the sitting area of that car.
You'd have
Then
to like
I have a question. There's a back seat, right?
Nope.
Can you take out the passenger's seat?
Yes.
There's
And also
a
there's
solution?
And also, I could just veto the whole Celica thing and just say it's a Celica Supra
um,
because that would
four-seater.
have a back seat. and we could fit everyone in there.
Yeah. Just your standard four-seater.
Yeah, standard four-seater. Okay.
Well, now it's kind of a three-seater.
All right. So, well, you all are, you have the keys, so you can make your arrangements and do as you like here.
Well, I'd say get on the way.
All right. So it's decided that, like, well, so for right now, everyone is like in the car though. No one's getting in the trunk just yet, right?
No, not yet.
just yet.
Okay.
Only
Okay.
like an hour has passed, right? Like hour to 2 hours.
Yeah, it's still like just 2 o'clock.
No, 2 o'clock. Okay. That's good.
I'm gonna tell James that when my watch shows 5, I want him to pull over for us to rest for the rest of the night, because I'm pretty sure that my watch is not right on the minute, and I don't want to risk anything.
Okay.
I
So
also tell him during the daytime, if there's anything around, try to find out what time it really is and fix my watch.
right.
I could probably find out where alternate universe Davis is at this point in time if I could remember what year you found him, what year it is now, and where you
1985,
found him.
found him. Now it's 1980.
And where did you find him?
Mississippi.
All right.
Davis would be in the woods somewhere.
Hiccup.
Oh, okay. So drive is good.
Drive
And
is
I'll
good.
say, for the trip here, so yeah, there aren't going to be any issues with just driving north. But so okay, eventually, because it is going to take more than it's going to take more than 3 hours to get back to where you want to go. So at some point, yeah, it's going to get five in the morning, as far as you know, and so
Yep.
James would have to pull over and do what he was asked, basically.
Yeah. Set up shop,
Mhm. Uh,
camp.
which also, I guess, and I suppose Davis would just be crawling in the trunk, or anything else.
Davis.
Probably crawling in the trunk.
Okay.
He needed to sleep this off. It's all just a bad dream.
uh,
And Robert is finding a patch of dirt and spending a point of blood to melt.
A
it
patch of
to
dirt
deep-
won't be hard to find because it's Florida, right? And it's swamp everywhere. So there's
Yep.
dirt,
yeah.
a lot of dirt.
Also, before Robert goes to rest, did James tell us about the problem with the money?
Oh yeah.
Probably during the car trip, while we were all together.
Then I want to check if of the money that I have, Annie is 1979 or earlier.
Okay. So, yeah, just like a quick wits composure, just looking through, and let's see how well you do on it, and it'll give me an idea.
Not well.
So, okay. So what I wanted from that is like, okay, how much of your money is viable, and we'll say very little of it is still good. So like
So, of the little that's viable, I will give everything to James because he's the one who needs to get food for himself during the day.
Yeah. and we'll say it's maybe like but I guess because I think all three of you had money. So
Yep.
Yeah.
between the three of you though, I'd say like it's like maybe $20.
And it's future money.
Oh no, $20. That's still
No.
okay. Still good to
That's still good to use.
Ah,
use. All right. So and Ren Fox wanted to do something or
Probably just stake out the area, see if there's anything that'll kill us on the side of the road. And
All
I've
right.
if
calculated
there is,
where
just
at this point in time he'd be in Indiana.
Which, by the way, a critical step here that no one thought is like, well, did anyone think to like get a road map or anything like that?
well,
Can we do a
considering
memory check for that?
Yeah.
Also,
yeah,
can I call common sense here?
Ooh. Okay. Well, you can do it like once per session.
I call common sense here.
Okay. So yeah. Okay.
Because
Robert thought
that
to.
is common sense.
Yeah. You get one. You get one per session. So. Okay, yeah. Robert thought to like, at some point pick up a road map so that you all actually know where you're going. Kind of important.
and also at this point in time, they're probably free at any service
Yeah.
Florida, or if it was in Canada, Service Ontario.
uh, and while you're at it, get a map of Disney World. Okay.
Why? We just got out of hell. Why should we want to go back?
Oh no. Okay. So.
Not this, none of here.
So okay. So we can honestly say since there is no immediate threats or danger, James can he can get what he needs to do during the day done. It's not in there's nothing that would cause any issue. And although there is the question, did he remember to that watch problem? Did he remember that?
That memory check I just rolled because it was made pointless by
Okay.
Denna's common sense thing. Maybe
All
we'll
right.
use that for
Good enough.
is that fair? Good
Yeah.
enough? Okay.
So he did remember to have Robert's watch fixed, get the right time. So, okay. Then everything James needed to do is done. Oh yeah, except one other thing. Which I just thought of it because the last time there was a road trip, we missed it. So
Gas.
yeah.
Cooking with gas.
So I guess would James either notice or I don't know, like would he have looked at, how much gas is left in the car?
Wouldn't it beep if it was low on gas?
Hell
Not
no.
necessarily. Yeah.
Not nowadays.
What's this
Not
fancy
back
technology?
I have a car that isn't even 10 years old and it doesn't beep if you leave the lights on,
Yeah.
which is really, really bad.
Oh. Okay, so James would have remembered to get some gas. So okay. We'll say you have more than enough, full tank, more than enough to get you to your destination. So and I guess James also presumably, while he was at a gas station, would he have gotten food for himself? Or
He doesn't have much money, so he's running until the next stop.
okay, so no food, no drinks. He's toughing it out.
He has too many war flashbacks of buying candy bars and having them all stolen from him, while being also kidnapped by junkies.
Oh, yeah, that happened.
Hmm. All right. So
He
then
kind of
okay.
has an OCD thing where he thinks that candy bars are cursed.
Hmm.
Sorry for interrupting.
So okay, James does not get food or drinks for himself, but he gets a nice full tank of gas. So like, okay, the car was like empty, but so it's like, man, oh, $2 whole. Oh, oh.
Yeah. Oh man.
Okay, so all right, then okay, everything for the day is done. So nothing else. Time can.
Does James sleep?
Oh yeah, that is a good question. Does James sleep?
James will make sure that the car doors are locked first, and then
Mhm.
take a little snooze,
All
including the
right.
trunk locked.
Yes.
Definitely the trunk locked. But are
Okay.
the windows like broken at all?
Well, you
Hmm.
didn't break the windows to get into the car, so no.
Nope. Okay.
We broke into your home to get the key, so we didn't have to break the windows.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Huh. Okay.
If your windows were already previously broken, then your car probably would have been stolen by somebody else in the first place.
Good point.
Probably.
All right.
Good point.
So, okay. Then yeah, James does so James gets he gets his sleep during the evening, but he's still hungry. Oh.
He
So,
ate the McDonald's. That's enough.
all man needs is one cheeseburger a day. That's it.
McDonald's,
Mhm.
McDonald's, McDonald's. Sorry.
McDonald's.
Nobody was watching understood that reference.
Oh.
I'm loving it.
I'm his best character.
Uh. Well,
But that was another game.
yep. Okay, so then the evening passes and night rolls around. So, well, welcome to the evening. Oh.
Wait,
And
me now?
so
Before you go.
Who wakes up first?
well, presumably like you can wake up when you want. Like there's no issue with that here.
Yep. I have to spend another point of blood, which means I'm 2 out of the 3 points of blood short now to wake up.
Oh yeah, 1 point for waking up.
Yep.
I'm at
And to get out of the earth again.
I am
I
at 7
emerge.
points out of 10 blood.
Which, that could lead to problems if there's anybody around.
Oh. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, you just kind of
Which
pop
I
out.
think I have to roll on my humanity to check for that, so.
Yeah, well, okay, like to notice your surroundings while you're
Yep. I have to roll for the 10.
Well,
I know I don't notice anything, so might as well emerge.
yep, why not?
Just climb out of the earth.
Oh,
Yep.
which okay, real quick, as for the effect of like, rematerializing is because the book isn't specific. Like,
I'm not buried. So I wouldn't be emerging like a zombie from its grave.
so like I'm trying to think how this would look exactly.
Probably like a person growing from the earth.
Like the earth shaping into a human and then gaining form.
Okay, so
Really, really bad if a human saw me.
yeah, whew. Good thing there's no masquerade.
Yeah.
All right. So, okay. Well, let me do a little roll then just to see, well, is there anybody around? And let's see how.
We're in like very rural Florida by now.
Yeah, you're like, well, I'd assume James, like, did he, well, okay, first off, did he, like, pull off into the woods or did he go to, like, a rest stop? Where
Yeah.
did he park?
He just went to middle of nowhere.
Okay.
Just because there had to be dirt around, right?
Well, yeah, there's lots of dirt. Okay. So with that, yeah, it's safe. It's just the middle of nowhere. So no witnesses.
Question is, after going to fill up the gas, did James remember where he left Robert?
Oh.
No, I thought the gas came first
Ah,
Well,
before Robert
wait.
got out.
No, wait. You did that during the day.
yeah, you did that during daytime.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, fair enough.
Well, okay. Well, you got done it again.
Oh man.
So I guess just
Let's roll the forgetfulness.
yeah.
There is a word for it for a reason.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. So yeah, he would recall where he well well the one that's like okay yeah, he would recall roughly where he left Robert. So
Within like at least 500 meters.
So I have to look around a bit to spot the car.
well wait okay I'm gonna do another
takes a
roll
little-
here. All right, like hold
Takes a
on.
little while, but we find him.
Well, let me just do another one and let's see if this goes high or low. Okay. So here's what I'll give with this is James he did roughly know where, so he parked the car directly on top of where Robert was.
Do we hear a thud?
Well, yeah, that'd be like a bonk. Oh.
I crawl out from under the car.
Probably wakes James up too.
Yeah.
Things that go bump in the day or in the
Good
evening,
night.
in the night. Things that go
I
bump in
knock
the night.
against the driver's window. Should we mark where I lay with a wooden cross next time?
Well, where do we get the wood from? And then he rolls down the window. Where do we get the wood from?
I'm gonna look for 2 sticks.
Okay.
Double do I find 2 sticks?
It's the woods, so you can find sticks easily.
Davis is still just napping in the trunk.
Then I just need some rope.
We could just stick a knife through it. It's all good.
uh,
I gotta switch ready. Or maybe we could just put like stick one on the ground and like a really big bonker of a shillelagh or something.
An X marks the spot.
Yeah, but with one stuck in the ground in the middle. So it's noticeable in a car.
That would work. Yeah.
Okay.
all right. So, okay, got that done. Then, well, so, I mean, there's no reason Davis wouldn't have woken up at this point. But I guess he
Oh
would
shit,
just.
I gotta open the trunk.
Yeah. You should.
I'll go and unlock and open the trunk.
Mhm. All right. Davis is free.
All right. Not that he wanted to be.
Did you really want to stay in the trunk?
Yeah, let him sleep a little longer.
No can do. Good morning,
Well-
Davis.
Good evening.
Let's get in the truck and get over to where we're heading. You know where we're heading, Davis?
No,
Do you care?
not anymore.
Which is fair enough. I can understand where you're going. I'll shut up now. Let's get in the car.
Yeah, let's get going.
He gets in the back seat.
All right. So, and here's the question: like, so, I guess had you all decided exactly like were you gonna go straight to
We
destination?
didn't decide yet, and I would have wanted to make a suggestion before we arrive at Airfield, which
Yeah.
is to get to my shack,
Yeah.
because that should already be standing
Hmm.
and should have an occupant still.
Hmm. All right. So, well, that's where Robert wants to go. So, I guess that's where everyone's driving to. Hmm.
If nobody has a better suggestion.
Yeah.
Well, Mozilla Firefox has stopped responding.
No, no.
As soon as I
Firefox does
submit
not
the
like
role,
the grinning fox.
Oh.
absolutely frozen. As soon as I submit the role too.
If we ever have to go to Indiana, well, there's a chance we'll meet David.
Hmm.
Nice.
That is
We'll
where
go to
he is
Sweet
at this
Spot.
point.
Indianapolis.
Erie, Indiana.
Just south of Michigan.
Michigan.
All right. That's waiting on Bryn Fox to hop back in.
Yep.
The one thing I really want to know is if this is alternate universe and time shenanigans or just time shenanigans.
Hmm. Which theory of time travel are we running on?
Because if this is alternate universe, I have an idea.
Hmm. Like, is there gonna be a Marty McFly moment here? Oh.
I am you. You are me.
A.U. Davis is werewolf.
Get your ass to Mars.
All right. Let's see. Are we all good or?
Almost.
All right.
Here's the dexterity plus drive we've been waiting for.
All right.
All that for one success.
Decent.
Yeah. Otherwise, safe, uneventful.
Which is everybody okay with getting to Robert Jack?
Whatever.
Robert Sack?
Gren Fox, you have a dirty mind.
uh,
Is it me or James? Who
Oh
uh,
yeah,
knows?
James knows Robert's secret.
Yeah. Oh, what was I supposed to be doing? Oh man.
We're going to
Right.
Robert Shack.
Oh yeah.
Everybody's
Dexterity.
fine with
Yeah.
going there.
Yeah. So, all right, y'all. You make your progress, and I will say it still does take, like, let's see, trying to maths it out here, but like, you already kind of gotten like about 3 hours in on the drive. So to get back, probably about 4 more hours of drive. So yeah, okay. So by the time you get back, like you're coming up to Ashfield finally, that would be like 10 o'clock. So about 10 o'clock, you're getting into city limits. So which we had established that Robert lived to the north of the city, and you're coming up from the south,
Yep.
so you do have to drive through it. um, but this is also the time where, because I'm trying to think. Since since James last, I'm trying to think, like, how long has it been since James had that cheeseburger? Uh,
Yeah. It's been about
hmm. Let's see. That was like
8 hours. 8 hours, let's say.
no, it'd be more like be over 12.
10?
Be over 12
12?
hours.
Oh.
At
12,
least.
12.
Several
Oh yeah, good point.
hours.
Because we stopped several days.
No, it's not January 2nd yet. Um,
Oh.
uh, but it is still like 12 plus hours, so I don't know if James is feeling the hunger yet. Uh,
Probably.
which he also hasn't drank
Definitely.
anything either, so he must be a little dehydrated too.
Yep.
Can you die from
Davis.
dehydration? Or just go
3
insane?
days.
3
Hmm.
days, huh?
So I would say, if anything, at this point, James would probably be feeling like a headache. He'd be feeling
James is
bad.
running on adrenaline.
But
Nothing but
James would
adrenaline.
also know that there's canned food at Robert's place.
Hmm.
But will Robert let us have the canned food?
That's a good question.
Oh.
Did I dinner myself?
We'll see.
Oh.
The thing is, I will actually have a talk with my other self.
So, all right. Well, I guess okay. So then, no stops. So I guess James is just going straight to the Robert Shack, basically.
No stops? Hell no. If we have $20, I mean, $20 is $20. If I have $20, that would mean like at least 16 hamburgers. At least.
Maybe hit a
Can we at least
drive-through.
waste one more hour drive-through?
Yeah,
Drive-through.
okay.
We can.
Oh.
Sure thing.
All right. So I guess
3 for a
James
chicken.
wants that drive-through.
Cool. Yep. And he's also ordering like probably a Coke and a shake. Get rid of that dehydration a little bit, maybe. Through
Then
the
should
power
order
of
some
syrup,
water.
through the power of syrup, we shall reign. And also water, I guess.
Well, wait, I'm actually trying to think here real quick. Like it's been a while, but like especially at the time, like I don't know that you could get like just a water at like a McDonald's drive-through. That's the thing. uh, I think you would kind of have to settle with like a Coke.
Okay. Would they have milk?
I'm trying to think if McDonald's served milk back then.
I think they did.
Yeah, I'm not too sure. Hmm. Well, I know they would have had milkshakes. They would have had that.
It's close enough.
Yeah. So like a milkshake and fries.
But fuck it, get an ice cream.
Yeah,
There you go.
exactly. Fuck it, ice cream.
All right, so
Yeah, that car is not anywhere a size that I could drive, so I would offer to drive, but not really fit for it.
Hey, listen. At least you get to hold my ice cream while I lick it. Don't hold it anywhere special though.
Well, this is gonna be an awkward drive.
Hmm.
And the person I pay most, Davis.
Uh,
You just see James licking Robert's knuckles while trying to eye the road. Oh,
okay. Okay. So.
Davis just dying on the inside.
one day we're gonna have a villain, and his name is
Well,
gonna be
he's-
Davis.
Well, Davis
Exactly.
is already dead on the outside, so
He's going
Okay.
to become
Well-
a super villain bent on the destruction of everyone.
Well, if this is an alternate universe situation, then alternate universe Davis is probably going to be a werewolf instead. And Vampire Davis versus Werewolf Davis, who will win?
Werewolf Davis.
probably.
Winner becomes the new Davis of the team.
Oh god.
That's the way to do it.
I actually want to do that at some point.
Oh. Okay. Okay. So, all right. James, you know
You just want to get rid of your killing inhibition.
Partially, yes.
So okay, James gets his, buck
James gets
50
his
of
everything.
yeah.
$1.50 of food.
Uh, so yeah, he gets that. And yeah, nice quick time at the drive-through, just like a 15-minute diversion there. So, all right, and well, I guess so. He's eating slash drinking while driving still, or do
Yep.
they take a moment?
Probably like
Robert
eating
will
the burger at.
Robert will tell James to just take a moment until he's finished
Okay.
eating, because he does not want this to end in an accident.
Damn, I had
He's
my
not eating
rolls
the ice
ready.
cream. He's not eating the ice cream. He can just burger it up while. Ah, fine. Whatever. There's no fun allowed here. I want fun.
Oh,
I want to crash some cars.
You have
guys,
Robert
damn
on
it.
the team.
might get cramps or something while driving.
Oh man. Okay, so we probably go up there after James is finished eating.
Yeah, so okay, so instead of 30-minute diversion then with taking the time to stop and
Yep.
finish off of your food. So it's like 10:30 then. But you still have to get through town and other. So it would be about 11 o'clock by the time like a little after 11 o'clock that you start going down the country pathway to Robert's shack.
The familiar dirt road.
Yep.
Which, first of all, is there light in the shack?
Well, okay, wait. So like at 11 o'clock, what would Robert have been like What would you've been out hunting? Would you have been sleeping? What would you have been doing?
Pre-vampire.
Depends on whether he caught something during the day.
Hmm.
If he did, he'd probably be skinning that right now.
True. Well, let's see. Let me get a sheet up and do some rolls for him. Which I figure, well, I'll just use we have a character sheet here, so I'll
Yep.
use that. Okay. So let's see. See how successful they might have been during the day. Let's see. Let me do something. And okay, they were not successful during the day of hunting, so they wouldn't have had anything to skin that particular evening.
Listening to the radio, reading the newspaper, working on his particular project.
I misheard what you said about the newspaper, and for a second I thought I heard you say eating the newspaper.
That's James.
Well, you didn't
Didn't he
catch
eat a
anything,
newspaper?
so, newspaper it is.
Doesn't he have that red box though?
Hmm.
Oh, yeah, right.
He has the red box now.
It
Oh
is
yeah,
a-
because we're back in
Return of the Red Box.
No, it is a normal box with a red padlock.
Hmm.
time.
And there's nobody around as far as he knows.
Well, oh, okay. Now you're making me think of some other roles here Okay, so let me just gonna do one dice and try to get a feel for what the situation will be.
Are there any windows on this shack?
Well,
Yes, there are.
James will watch from a distance.
Well, okay. So I guess you all are coming up on the shack then. I mean, okay. Well, what's your approach then?
Robert would tell James and Davis to wait in the car.
So this is going to be a situation where past James meets with current James, past Robert meets with current Robert, and past Davis meets with current Davis. It's gonna be a situation like that, huh?
Well, I mean, I still say Davis he's pretty far out of the picture right now. So
Yeah.
Davis will be definitely not in this session, but I do want it to happen, mostly because I want to replace current Davis with a fresh start Davis.
A
Well-
Davis that did not fuck Julia.
And a Davis that is already aware of the things that go bump in the night, because he is one of those things to begin with. As in a
I don't
werewolf.
think this is a parallel universe, is it? Oh.
no, so far everyone's where they should have been. Like, no weirdnesses yet.
Yet.
Okay, so I guess the rest of the party was told to wait behind, and so
Questions if they do.
yeah. So do Davis and James what do they do?
Davis listens to his sire.
Good boy.
No, you say that if I'm a werewolf.
And for James, oh
Vacuuming at the moment.
ah.
Sorry. Give me a moment.
James just vacuums his car.
Watching from a distance. Looking in the window.
All right, so they're both
Good
basically hanging back. then, well, I guess it's back to Robert.
Yep. Who will approach the shack and knock at the front door?
Just everyone. I like how everyone takes the incredibly direct approach every time.
Well, Robert knows that his old self already was aware that things are not like they should be.
Hmm.
There was that incident where he lost his face.
Yeah. Well, let's see how calm and collected he is. So,
Oh, you mean the guy with anger management issues?
Oh yeah, also a good point. So, okay, let's see. Oop. Hmm. Hmm. Which actually, I'm gonna say this. I feel like, in this particular instance, I feel like maybe this would be like a reflexive, intentional or not, like, you know, this a bit of a shock, you know. So like, I'd say like from you, like maybe a presence and intimidation, just reflexively because what's going on.
Any modifiers?
Well, I don't think your normal modifiers would apply.
Yeah, that's why I'm asking if there's any modifiers.
Yeah, so for this one, no, just I'm looking for a number, so just a straight roll.
Why?
Okay, so
Why?
well, and now I'm gonna do another check. Well, okay, I'm gonna do another check. And then I'm gonna just ask the question, although I have something here, which is, well, I would assume Robert doesn't get too many visitors out here, right?
No.
So, with my roll and this, I'm gonna say other Robert, answered his door slowly, and well, I'd assume he has his hunting rifle with him. I would assume.
Yeah, you
Because, well, it's dangerous out there. But because of the rolls we got here, like, yeah, no, he sees, well, himself, and this triggers a bit of a panic just immediately. He does have that good common sense. However, his good common sense is probably telling him that this is not right. So,
Who would have thought that his common sense was telling him that seeing himself indoor is not right?
well, yeah, and that, well, you don't look so good either. So,
Yeah, right, a little pale.
well, yeah. So, no, he's other Robert is just instinctively gonna, like, raise that rifle up and just he doesn't want you to get any closer. All right, he's we could be having a situation here in a second.
So, first of all, I raise my hands. And I take a deep breath. Not exactly what I expected, but understandable.
All right, and
By your reaction, I see you have recognized yourself.
first off, well, let's see. So, some calming here. I'd say this is like, this is also something Robert isn't very good at. But well, just I want to get an idea here. So some manipulation, persuasion, I would say.
Hey, I haven't done that. This is not a chance roll.
Yay!
Still not good.
Yeah. So other Robert is he kind of just preparing that rifle, but he's just in the typical Robert tone there. Just what the hell is this? this ain't right, and he's just got the barrel is leveled right at you. And yeah, he is not backing down from that.
Yeah, this is not right. Neither was that incident with what looked like a bear that leaped at me about 8 years ago, you about 3 years ago, that tore your nose off. And mine too.
So I'll give
I'm
you.
basically trying to tell him this is not the first time you've witnessed something that wasn't quite right.
Yeah. So I'll say you can have another manipulation persuasion, but with a +1 now. You're building something here. Okay, okay. And I'm just gonna do a little quick thing here. Okay. All right. With this, okay. So the barrel of the rifle kind of lowers a little bit as other Robert kind of looks like he's looking at you, kind of up and down. Which I'm just gonna throw in a quick thing here. Wow.
That's a lot of ones.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a lot of ones.
Okay. So yeah, he just the other Robert kind of looks at you and just quickly he's got a bit of a nervous tone, but just asks, how do you know about that?
My name is Robert Snyder. I was born at April 9th, 1946, in the state of Mississippi. I have a younger sister called Caprice Snyder. Now, actually, Caprice Warner, she got married. My mother is Marianne Snyder. My father is George Snyder, died in 1959 due to lung cancer. I was 11, I witnessed it, and I've been hunting for quite some while with a man named Glenn Madison. That's why I know that.
Ooh. Okay. So, and this is the big one here of okay, can you solve this? So manipulation persuasion plus for all of that, I'll
He
give it
wouldn't have told anybody that he was in the room when his father died.
Yeah. So I'm going to give a very nice +3 to that.
Just make it. Oh my god! Just make it an automatic success.
Well, all I wanted was a success from that. All right. Which I figured, okay, good. So yeah, this is just that, like, okay. So Robert explains all this to other Robert, and at this point, the barrel of the gun will lower
Could you
down.
do me a favor and stop calling him other Robert? Because it's not that long ago since I watched Coraline, and
Robert A and Robert B.
that's
The
better.
other mother.
So okay, or I don't know, original and I don't know.
Original and spin-off Robert.
Past Robert.
Yeah,
Diet
current
Robert.
and past Robert. That's the
Past
best.
Robert and present Robert.
Dr. Bob and Dr. Pepper.
Okay.
I had an image for that, but I don't know where it is anymore.
Unprepared. So, okay, yeah. So past Robert here, yeah, he lowers the barrel completely, and you have gotten him to see some reason here. So he no longer is threatening to shoot you. And
That's a start.
yeah, and he is willing to have a sit down, and basically this is like fade to exposition here. He's willing to let that happen. So, which also I don't know if like did Robert have a plan to bring the others in also after he defused?
No, Robert had a plan to make his younger self quit his search.
Okay. So basically, and because we haven't even gotten to like the proper thing of this session, so I want to see like well, I assume basically like the exposition, like a whole lot of it, but to save everyone.
Well, the exposition is gonna be mostly you're gonna die if you continue doing this, and you will have a nephew and a niece in just a couple of years. You don't want to just completely leave your family for this.
All right, so that's the argument that Robert is gonna go with. So, and here we go, the big one then, the big role, right? The big social combat here of the thing, which is if Robert can actually convince himself of this, which would be
He would bring out the fangs and explain that he's a vampire now because a vampire had to save him after the creature he's been hunting for 8 years now killed him.
oh. So okay, so when you like okay, so then you're going for the presence and persuasion then with a physical display. Okay, and
I am dead.
And I will say that okay, modifier here. It's a pretty strong. I'll say that's like a +2 there. All right. Okay, and I'll just do a little thing here, little counter, which. Okay. Okay. So that all right. So hearing all of this, and seeing it, the past Robert, he takes a moment to reconsider things, to really think about where this is all taking him, and he doesn't know really what to do with himself if he gives up on this. So that's his other problem.
Okay. So you're afraid you won't be yourself if you drop this. Listen to me. You have a little sister that will be a mother soon. Yes, you also have a douche brother-in-law, but he's not important here. Your little sister is. Your family is. You still have a chance to go back. I don't. Believe me, if I had that chance, I would go back.
All right. And I'll give that, like, okay, you'd already won him over, so with that, he has past Robert will, he'll think on that. And common sense, he will agree that, he does, in fact, have something to live for other than just hunting after that thing. So he's like he will just kind of set his his rifle to the side, his trusty hunting rifle to the side, and just kind of get up and look around and say, well, I guess I don't need all this.
I would be thankful for it because after a couple of incidents, I don't really have things anymore.
So yeah, the past Robert, he nods and says, "Well, I guess this is you can pick up here where I left off, but I am going to take my truck back."
Of course. One more thing. I know what Mom said and I know what the church said, but forget about it and be happy. Please.
Ooh, let's see one real quick. Also, I feel was I the only one who I thought like that was gonna be one more thing that little box with the was I the only
No.
one that
I did not want that box, but I did want to tell him to be less stuck up about it.
all right, so let me just
The only thing I'm thinking is that if if this actually does change past Robert's path and does not affect current Robert, then we are disconnected from the timeline, or this is an alternate universe. That's the only thing I'm thinking.
Dragon is just trying to pinpoint, what logic are we running on here?
Yep.
Well, if I stay a vampire, then
And then Robert just slowly fades away like Marty McFly.
Whether you turn into a human or not, if that does happen, Davis will die.
Oh
If
yeah.
all the events stay the same, but who you are as a person is affected.
Well.
oh yeah, this will die. If that's the case.
Okay, so.
If these events turn you into a human, Davis is dead.
Oh. Continuity errors, no. Alright. So. Okay, yeah, the past Robert, he kind of looks a little flustered for just a moment that was mentioned. However, he keeps his cool and just nods. He just nods and
Which
just
that's another thing he never told anybody.
yeah. but he just nods and just turns and heads for his truck.
And once he's driven off, I will get the rest.
Yep. Which by the way, okay, wait. So the little box would have been in the truck or in the house?
Gabe, the box is...
Oh, that's
I thought that Tom was gonna ask what's in the box, and
Motherfucking box.
uh,
that would have been, I think, actually in the truck. So
no.
unless he was currently humoring himself, we don't have that.
All right, so the no little box, still.
We can make a new box.
No used tissues anywhere.
Yeah, we
We
can
make a new box. For James, at least.
All right. So yeah, the past Robert drives off into the night, and you're just left alone.
Which brings me to getting the rest.
Well, I guess they would have just stayed where you told them to. I guess.
I don't know. Have they?
Hmm.
I said Davis
James-
listen to his sire.
True. Good boy.
James would have not listened.
Where
well-
did James go?
James would have probably been like
Listening?
being near the car, but trying to listen as best he could. Like being on the other side of the car, trying to listen as best. You know, he's a curious boy. You know, he sometimes his curiosity gets better of himself. You know.
All right. Well, but so basically, they're still both roughly where you can see them easily. You know.
Yep.
Yep.
Which I don't know what past Robert would exactly do when he sees them,
Well,
the strangers.
yeah, but he's gone. He's out of this now.
That's good.
Plot twist: the past version disappears.
Oh,
Well, he's not relevant to the plot anymore, at least.
and then the truck explodes. Just that's. Oh. Okay. So. All right. Well, then the party can do what the party wants now.
Guess we're going to
Uh,
hospital.
Well, I will tell Davis to help me with the windows, more specifically to board them up.
Oh yeah.
All right.
I'll help with that too.
So then the nightly
Davis
project.
pitches in.
I will tell James to, before he starts helping us, get himself one of the cans of food and eat something.
Eat and drink.
Clam chowder, here we come.
All right, so then I guess, like, let's see, it was already like by that point maybe 3 in the morning, like,
Yeah.
or no, like it was 11:30. So no, more like after 12, between 12 and 1. So I guess then the nightly project is gonna be like I guess sunproofing the shack.
Seems
Guess
like it.
so.
All right. Well, I could see. Okay, how well do you get the job done well enough by the time the sun comes up is the question. So okay.
Dexterity crafts?
Let's see. Well, yeah, it's basically just manual labor, so dexterity plus crafts from everyone who's participating. And I have a target number here, so let's see how well you do.
Do we get a plus for having tools?
Well, I guess.
Because there would be tools at the shack.
Okay, this is true.
Well, you also did say crafts implies tools.
Well, you can technically do crafts without tools. However, having proper tools for the specific job, that is a +1. So I'd assume Robert would have like saws and hammers and stuff like that.
All right, then
Yeah.
let me re-roll with a +1.
Mm-hmm. We got a 2. All right.
All right.
Maybe take that first roll instead.
Grandpa?
Yeah, let's do that. Let's do that. Thank you very much.
Grandpa,
Davis apparently works
Yeah.
better without tools.
you said you'd be helping too, so dexterity crafts roll.
Davis is just slamming the nails in with his fists. He appears to have better luck with that.
Spend
At least
point
out
of
of
blood
actual-
to heal your hands.
Uh, All right. So,
Am I seeing this correct? I can see Robert's character sheet up.
oh,
Very interesting.
That is weird.
It's on the stream.
oh, oh,
Double is still
Oh!
looking at it.
oh, well, hey, no peeking. Oh.
I'll just
And now
close
double
this little
closed it.
tab here.
Cheating.
All
Hey,
right.
I'm not cheating. I'm just taking advantage of the system.
All right. So, okay, between all of you, yeah, I'd say that okay, you can before the sun comes up get the shack properly boarded, you know, I guess some curtain, you know, some tarps or some all that good stuff so you can kind of sunproof the shack. So, but I will say like that was your nightly task cuz that's construction work, construction.
Yep. I'll give Davis a bedroll and I will sleep on the bed.
Davis doesn't need a bedroll.
Which didn't we say if you get a full 8 hours rest, whether you're a vampire or not, proper sleep, you get 1 point of willpower back?
Well, I think we decided that that is for humans, but
No, I did kind of convince you that if it is proper rest, meaning uninterrupted at a place to properly rest, it also applies to vampires.
I don't recall that because like
I recall that very vividly because it was an hour-long conversation.
I just kind of feel like this is like, well, when it comes to the supernaturals, they have their own thing going on and all that. Like,
Yeah, but refilling blood is hassle enough.
yeah, however, like virtue, vice, all that good stuff. Like, I mean, humans are like, you know, this kind of the, you know, humans get a good night's sleep. That's their, you know, yay willpower. That's their thing, right? Like that's the advantage
Yeah,
of
but humans
human.
also follow their virtue and vice.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, like,
We
I-
did have that conversation, and you did agree to it in the end if it is proper rest.
all right, but I do still feel like that's kind of the human advantage, if you will, like the blue character sheet advantage. You know, there's got to be
It seems
something.
like I'll have to, in the future, record our discussions about the game.
Oh.
So what? Am I getting a willpower back or not?
All right. So, well, okay.
See it as reparations for sessions of us getting penalties on our wits composure rolls.
Okay, yes, that did happen. That did happen.
So I'm getting a willpower back?
All right, a willpower, a willpower.
Yeah.
I still have that sticker on my laptop. My vice is wrath, so if I murder the other PCs, do I get all my willpower back?
But I'm gonna make a little custom rule and a custom note that just blue sheet humans get 2 when they properly rest. That's what I'm gonna
Okay,
like.
that's fair.
I
That's fine.
feel like there should be a
They should get 3.
what? Yeah.
Advantage.
Well, I think 2 is good enough. But
Yeah.
like,
Yeah, I'm just kind of pushing it.
yeah.
But the thing is, if you force players to every time when they want willpower back, act on their virtue or vice, you don't get a game. You get players doing the meta.
At the same time, I feel like that's a really good way to get players to act on their virtue and vice, because otherwise, y'all kind of tend to forget about, especially the virtue. Tend to
I
forget
acted
about
on
it.
my virtue last session.
All right, but you know, I'm just saying it's a good
You
incentive.
need the proper setups to act on your virtue or vice.
I don't know. I think you can. Especially vice. I think there's always a good time for that. But
Wrath needs a trigger.
no,
You gotta be a good DM for us to be good players, Devil.
I think you can be wrathful anytime.
Let's not bring our relationship into this.
On second thought, let us not go to Camelot.
Oh.
It's a sad place.
It's a silly place.
All right. So, okay. So we decided that, and I think we'll leave the because I think I can make a whole thing out of what comes next. So, for tonight, I think this is a good cutoff for things.
I agree.
Because I want to I want to like dedicate a good solid chunk of the next session to what I have planned next. So uh
And when is next session?
all right, well, 2 weeks. All right, we had established that, I think.
Yeah.
So
Unless you
So,
guys want to do like a mid-week thing, which is fine by me now.
Not fine by
So-
me. I have to get up at
Oh.
5.
Oh yeah, good
the
point.
27th, all right?
27th.
yeah.
That is another Saturday.
Mhm. Well, yeah, another Friday or Saturday that week. So
26th or 27th.
yep. All right, and let's see.
So it is 2 weeks from now that I have to go into school. Okay,
Oh,
good point. Oh man. Well, I gotta go now.
okay.
Okay.
Is it possible if I
See you.
can just head out?
Yep.
Yep,
Thank
well, we
you. I
finished
appreciate it.
EXP.
EXP, good point. Gotta
Well,
stick-
EXP.
everyone gets 3, and I'll for Grinfox real quick. Let's see. I trying to think what came up here.
Forgetfulness.
Gluttony
God.
didn't come up. This definitely
Well,
came
your
up.
flaws. So forgetfulness came up a lot. So you get 4 EXP, Grinfox.
Okay.
All right, now you're good.
I am at
I wonder what I can
9
spend my.
experience.
I wonder what I can spend my 6 experience on.
Behavior band came up for me.
Oh, yep. So that'd be, I guess, 4 for
Yeah,
you also.
because the deformity did not act to my disadvantage,
Yeah.
and the anger management issues did not come up this time. So that puts me at 16, which puts me at 1 if you still allow me to up my humanity by 1 again.
Well, I'm trying to think.
I did not
think,
kill the kid.
yeah.
I made sure that he not be laying on the ground bleeding out.
I would say, yeah, like you've been acting in accordance, so yeah, it's got the thumbs up.
Humanity 5! Which means I will lose 1 derangement. The attachment issues.
Hooray.
Yeah.
Oh, I just have PTSD.
All right.
And what is the experience requirement to raise humanity again?
I have a note.
Times 3.
Like dots times 3.
Next dots times 3.
Ah.
All right, so if I want to get humanity 6, it's 6 times 3.
Yep.
All right.
So, which also, so for Davis, let's see.
I'll need 18 experience.
So, which also, so Davis gets, yeah, just 3 EXP on his sheet for this
Also,
session.
do I get something like half experience on Jacob's character sheet? Because we did used to do half experience for
Yes.
non-participating
Well, like I would give at
characters.
least 1 point, so like 1 EXP.
Okay.
I can't think of any flaws to give Davis. He's simply flawless.
Which I just thought. Let's see, what is Davis's humanity at? 5? Okay.
5.
All right. Because I was thinking, like, would he have had any issue with the kid? I don't think so at 5. So yeah, he's all's good. So, yep, okay, that's all the EXP dished out. Everything's been neatly wrapped up for tonight.
He didn't even want to bite the kid in the first place. He would have preferred to look for rats. Just demands of the sire.
So, all
Can't
right.
deny them.
Yep.
Okay, so yep, I believe that is all for tonight. So the next time around, we'll try to actually get to thing that wanted to get to tonight.
Yep.
But this was good setup. This was good
This
setup.
was a good setup.
Yeah.
And you have the vampire shack
Yeah.
back.
Vampire
Yay.
base. uh
2 out of 3 past players met.
yep.
Yep. And now Rod will go back to Mississippi, meet up with his sister, and lead a happy, healthy, long life.
And I still say, and then the truck explodes as it leaves. Oh, every there should always be an explosive ending for every character that exits a story. That's me personally. All right.
But why would Robert with common sense keep explosives in his truck?
Oh, it's just everything explodes when it is no longer plot relevant. That's the rule.
Also, we don't want a forest fire.
Everything explodes when it is no longer plot relevant. The like 1985, it exploded.
Yep.
Well, it did.
Oh yeah.
Exactly. It exploded.
No.
No longer plot relevant.
All right. So with all that done, good, then I will conclude the session and stream for the evening. Hope it was a good show. Good show. There was lots of McDonald's. Oh, lots of that to go.
McDonald's.
All right.
Ivan is best character.
And with that, it's to everyone a good night. Good night.